I thought, especially that first half was kind of exactly what we were looking to accomplish. We had a great defensive effort again. I think we've had pretty much three halves to start this thing. Uh, just excellent on the defensive end, just really adhering to what the game plan was and driving percentages down. Uh, and took okay care of the ball. But you got to respect how hard Alcorn plays, man, and how quick-handed they are, and how quick to the ball they are. I think that kind of gave us a little bit of problems there as the game moved on. But we were able to get a lot of guys, a lot of minutes, a lot of experience, and so that was a good thing.
I feel like there were some holes tonight, especially in the second half, offensively with the ball, like turnover wise, anything like that.
Again, like we had a lot of guys. We rested a lot of our starters and Alcorn. I mean, again, I don't think tell you experience how quick they are and how quick-handed they are, and they don't quit and kept playing hard, and so they were able to knock some things away from us. But again, by and large, you can't be too upset with a 30-point win. So.
Clark, you probably had more turnovers than you'd like, but the 26 assists,
Yeah.
34 buckets.
Yeah.
Timmy, really. nice passing display.
Well, he can pass now. I mean, he can really pass, and I think that's maybe one of his underrated skills. Man, it's going to really serve him well, at the next level. But yeah, I thought we shared it really good. Again, it's tough to prepare for that kind of relentless pressure and quickness and jumping out in the lanes, and then another time they're tucked in there taking charges. So they deserve a lot of credit for playing that hard, being on the road so long. But by and large, I'd love to take better care of the ball than we did tonight. But 13 turnovers in a high possession game isn't too bad.
GC from Julian tonight, 18 points, 7 and 9, pretty efficient.
Yeah, he was. Again, he's been hunting shots like that pretty much all fall, and that's what we need him to do. I thought he had some nice off-ball cuts, which we've been kind of on him to do to kind of start moving without it. And for the most part, was good on the defensive end there. I still think he can get a little nastier down there. And I've been asking him to offensive rebound. He didn't find too many tonight, but I mean, it was, again, when he's shooting it like that, and we want him shooting those, and even those deep ones, those are in his range, and it helps us space the floor. So he was good. I thought the starters were good with their overall defensive pressure. We were able to pressure them way out past 40 feet and cover for each other around the rim pretty darn good, too.
Do you think this team, defensively, the potential is pretty high with this group? With the shot blocking and maybe the guards, how they can handle outside?
Yeah, you know what? We have a team that probably can press up and pressure the ball. I don't know that we've had that here, at all three spots and multiple guys, even the guys coming in uh, off the bench can do that. And for the most part, I mean, we should have some good rim protection, but sometimes it breaks down a little bit, So I think we got to continue to kind of grow that around the basket stuff.
48 hours ago, your team has to get really up for a big game here against Texas. For them to kind of be able to forget that as great as a game as it was for your program and your guys, but then to come out in the way they started, what does that say about their ability to kind of that short memory?
I mean, that's a great call because I spent some time talking about that to them, and I think they really responded and heard the message, and we showed them some clips of just how hard Alcorn plays and wanted them to match that kind of effort and that kind of intensity. So I think they did a good job. Like you said, there was a little probably mental gymnastics in there to come down off that big win. But we talked about how special each of these games are to be able to get out and play in front of this crowd and just savor those moments. And they deserve the type of effort like we gave tonight.
Hunter had 16 points, and it looks like he drew 6 fouls and got to the line. But I like what you see about them 24 minutes tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's one of the guys we're really attempting to grow. I mean, Hunter can really, really pressure the ball too, and I think we can begin to just continue to grow that where we can maybe stick him on some of these high-level scores that are coming down the pipes here, and And again, we're asking him to rebound, especially offensive rebound, and he's finding his baskets the way he needs to find them, cutting and slashing and doing all that. So he's actually shot the ball really, really well in practice. So hopefully that'll manifest itself in some of these games.
He kind of slips down that baseline like
Yep.
Joel.
Yeah, I mean we watched a lot of tape with him on Joel, him and Julian. That cutting is a real advantage to have, and the timing of it and the understanding of it. And I think he's done an exceptional job with that thus far this year.
Pretty good in transition and finishes pretty good.
Yeah, he's still working on that. We don't, when he starts moving the ball around, I think he just needs to, again, he's so athletic, he needs to take it up strong and finish it. But, yeah, that's definitely, obviously, one of his strengths is open court stuff, slashing and cutting.
I think that was good. I think that was a point of emphasis kind of coming into the game a little bit, just getting our ball movement going, getting that Zaga, that kind of motion that everybody knows about. So definitely a good step forward in that direction.
Julian, 18 points and 7 of 9. You probably could have had a few more if you stayed in there a little longer. It felt pretty good early on tonight. The shot, and were you kind of making points to be more aggressive tonight?
Yeah, I mean, these guys believe in me, and they was finding me open shots, I gotta give it to them. They just finding me in my spots, and I got the confidence to let it fly.
What's it like when you can have a forward center like Drew dish out 6 assists and really kind of move the ball around? And he obviously showed he can score 37, but a night like this, he really seemed to be more of a distributor for you guys, for Andrew, I guess.
I think it's great. I think we all know he could do a lot of things on the court, and I think when teams are doubling him like that, we just got to stay locked and loaded on the weak side for sure, so it's good.
For either, what do y'all make of Hunter and kind of slides down that baseline sometimes like Joel used to? You've seen that probably, but what do you make of Hunter's game there and then in transition?
I think that's somewhere where he can thrive for us, honestly, in that Joel role for us, just cutting on the baseline, finding easy buckets. He's super athletic and finish around the rim, so I think that's a great role for him this year.
That's something they want from you too, the cutting, is that?
Yeah, I mean, for sure. I mean, me and Hunter, both those wing types for this team, and being able to find those easy baskets and outlet dudes like Drew, when he's getting double teamed, just to be there, that safety blanket for him to look down and get 2 easy points for the team. So.
For both you guys, just how do you go through the process of coming down from that really big game you had against Texas, top 5 matchup with them coming in here and all the energy, and then to be able to kind of regather, recoup it, and get ready for tonight's game, and the way you guys came out so fast, so strong, what was the process there of that kind of mental navigation?
I think it's so early, you can't get too high, too low. It's a big win for us. Obviously, we're really happy about it, but we got a lot of work to do, and we're always thinking about building and getting better every day, every week, every game. So today, our focus is on Alcorn State and just bring that energy. And I think we did, especially early on in the game.
Yeah, just being able to attack every game, like it's a big one. I mean, that's a big point of emphasis for us, especially being a young team, just going out there and attacking every game like it's our last.
The 3 balls looks like it's coming along pretty well, and you guys have any worry about that early? Or is it just more of a matter of time?
I don't think we're too worried about the 3 ball. I think we have a lot of guys that can stroke it from deep. And some guys will be feeling it some nights, some guys won't. I think we just got to keep shooting it with confidence. We'll be more than fine from that standpoint.
And we all have confidence in each other. So if I see Andrew one more in the corner, I'm gonna find him. He's gonna find me. We all believe in each other's ability to knock down shots.
Or do you think you guys feel like you can kind of build on from this game? Something that didn't maybe go so well that you could fix before Friday, both of you guys?
Yeah, I think defensive rebounding, offensive rebounding, I think that's a point of emphasis for sure. I think we got kind of worked on especially the defensive glass the last 2 games a little bit. And then, I mean, there's a lot of things we can work on: ball movement, how we're moving, how we're cutting, how we're playing. So it's very early for us. We got a lot of young guys too, so a lot of room for us to grow, and that's an exciting part about it, honestly.
Take care of the ball too, for sure. I mean, turnovers are a little high tonight, and that's something that coaches and them are harping on us really aggressively. So just making sure we take care of the ball and chin everything, and we can get out and run and score like we always do.
What do you guys think your defensive potential is here? You have some rim protection, guys on the perimeter who can guard. What's the ceiling on that side of the ball?
I think it's through the roof, honestly, with the guards we have this year and the length we have and the quickness. We can really get up in guys and rotate through who we're guarding, and then with Chet and the rim protection that we have, I think it's pretty elite, honestly, and I think we could just keep building on that.
I got it all.
Yeah, thanks.
How do you guys kind of approach the next week and a half with some of the games in such a short time span? Do you guys have a chance to look at any UCLA, Michigan, Duke film before Friday, or do you kind of just prepare for development and then take on the next opponents after that?
I mean, right now our focus is on Bellarmine and making sure we keep defending the home turf. We'll worry about next week when the time comes, but right now our main focus is Bellarmine and making sure we get this win.
You excited to return home for? I know you guys are looking at Friday, but I'm sure we'll talk to you after. Friday is a cool opportunity for you there.
Yeah, that's like a dream come true. So that's like something you always think about when you're a kid. Like play one of the biggest arenas in your hometown against some of the biggest schools in college basketball. So I mean, like that's really just a dream come true for me.
Have you played there before?
Nah, I haven't. I haven't got a chance. So like I'm really excited.
Andrew, we won't probably see you either, but UCLA game, if they throw that at you, what comes into your head?
Man, just a battle. Two really good teams, really good coaches, and it's gonna be a close one. I think it's gonna be a hard-fought battle, and we just gotta come out and compete, and I think we'll be fine.